Hey, it's BT with the BT MotoGP season preview. Isn't it great for MotoGP to be back? I couldn't wait. I felt like I was the kid in school and can't wait for summer break. And you're like, come on, teacher, just let us out of school. I'm sick of this bullshit. I'm ready to get started. And I'm ready to get started for MotoGP with the season preview in association with Sport Bikes Inc., the magazine I write for. And it's free. Go online, sportbikesinc.com. Anybody can do it. Go online. Everything about bikes in there. Anyway, see the MotoGP. Let's start it off. The season is here. Qatar is mere hours away with the first press conference. So I'm gonna call this right now. Like I said, it's a season preview, the preseason. So I'm gonna call it right now. So let's start off how I do. And if you're new to this, here's how I do. This is all tongue in cheek, and I'm trying to provide little laughs here. Don't get me wrong. I don't make fun of the riders. Things I don't do is make fun of the riders in a way that like they risk their lives on this. They really do. So, and they really care about this. So, and it's all fun. It's all fun and games. If you guys take it too serious, take your negative comments someplace else. And if you want to get really serious, read articles by Dave Emmett with Moto Matters and Asphalt and Rubber, Max Oxley, and Manuel Pacino. Those guys really do a great job if you want to get to the technical aspects of MotoGP. Me, I'm just talking out the side of my ass. I know a little bit about it. I know a little bit about GP, but it's all about my opinion, and I try to provide some laughs. And if you're new to this, and like I said, if you take it too serious, please just walk your way out of the video. Leave your negative comments to yourself. Anyway, let's get to it. Moto 3 this year, I think, is going to be surprisingly close. The man who's picked to win the championship Moto 3, got to go with Jorge Martin. Jorge Martin. He was close last year. You know, Johan Mir ran the whole thing. Johan Mir was a man among boys last year. Jorge Martin was close though. He was close a lot of times, and he won the last race of the season in Valencia. And you know what that is? That's like that kid who's like he's cute, and all the girls kind of go, oh, isn't he cute? And then he goes over his summer break, and all of a sudden he gets some muscles, and his braces come off, and then he comes back to school, and girls go, hey, and he's like, hey, what's up? And they go, oh, he's changed, and maybe he got lucky over the summer with a girl, and that changes a man. He gets a little hair on his chest, and he's like, hey, what's up, girls? And they go, oh my God, Jorge's a man. Well, Jorge Martin is going to be the man this year to beat in Moto 3, but it's not going to be easy. I have his teammate Fabio Di Antonio is going to also, I think he's going to be great. Is going to push for the championship. Also, Naya Bastianini, you got Nicolo Bulagas coming off a horrible year last year. So he's looking to get back. And look, the dark horses in Moto 3, Sasaki, Ayumi Sasaki, love the kid. The Japanese riders, I love those guys for some reason. So look out for Sasaki. Gabriel Rodrigo is going to be tough. You got Mino. You got Andrea Mino with the BR46, one of Valdez boys. Watch out, Moto 3. Jorge Martin should win it, but I'm telling you, don't be surprised if Fabio Di Antonio and dark horse Darren Bender push for the title of Moto 3. Okay, so Moto 2 is going to be stacked like a girl like 36, 24, 36 brick house. Moto 2 is going to be stacked. You got the favorite to win. It's going to be Alex Marquez. But by saying that, it's going to put a lot of pressure on him. And pressure either makes diamonds or it makes you go, I can't take it. I can't breathe. But being with his brother is Mark, I think, and he's been there. It's like in Moto 3. Alex was there, and it took him a couple years, and then when he beat Jack Miller out, which should have been Miller's championship to win, but Marquez did it. And I think Moto 2 this year, you got to look at Marquez. I think Alex Marquez, no, it's kind of like this is his year. He's got to step up to the plate. So I think Alex Marquez, I tab him as the favorite. But look out for his teammate, Johan Mir. How quickly he adapts to that bike is going to be, that's going to be the telltale sign, because Mir has got talent. So it's going to be great to see if they put a wall up in that, or just a metaphorical wall up in that garage. Also, Moto 2, you got Mattia Passini. How old is Passini anyway? Passini's like, I swear, there's a picture of Passini and Jesus riding motorcycles, and Jesus is like going, that's how old Passini is. But he's a great rider. He puts it out there. I love that guy. I really do. He's come back with a vengeance. Last year, he was pushing for the title last year, had a couple bad races. But watch out by Passini. You got Lowe's And Danny Kent is back with a better attitude. If he comes to grips with that bike and the new chassis, watch out for Danny Kent. He's a champion. He knows what it takes to win. And everybody says Danny Kent is one of the most talented riders on the grid out of all the classes. His head is right. Once he comes to grips with the bike, watch out for Danny Kent. Top 5, definitely, I think. By the end of the season, Danny Kent might be pushing for the championship. So Alex Marquez, you got Sam Lowe's, you got Johan Mir. It is stacked. I'm telling you, Moto 2 is back to being the Moto 2 of old when Tony Elias won it. It's going to be great. So watch out for Moto 2. But hey, let's get to MotoGP. MotoGP, oh my God. It's going to be, like I said, we're in the golden age of racing. I really think from the bottom of my heart, I really think you're going to have, and I said this last year and I was wrong. I don't mind being wrong. You're going to at least have 5 guys push for the championship. And I'm going to say Marquez is going to be the favorite. Marquez, you got Dovey. Dovey has confidence now. Dovey beat Mark head to head in Austria and in Japan. I mean, head to head. The thing with Dovey lost it. He lost it in Australia. If you think about it, he had a horrible race in Australia, and that's when enabled Marquez have that big lead going into Valencia. But Dovey has come to grips with the bike, and Marquez and Dovey were pretty consistent in testing. Watch out for Kyle Crutchlow. If Crutchlow comes to grips with the bike, he crashes less. He had like 24 crashes last year. If he crashes less, watch out for Kyle Crutchlow. And the wild card, they say it can't be done. Watch out for my man Johan's tight shoes Zarco, because seriously, Zarco's got confidence also, and Zarco, if you think about it, he's the better of all the Yamaha riders right now. He's the only one that's not really bitching. I mean, like Valet and Maverick, one or the other. Like either if Rossi likes the bike, Maverick doesn't like the bike. And I love Maverick's passion. When he doesn't like something, he really shows it. And people think that's negative. I love it. It just shows he wears his emotions on his sleeve. How you gonna tell somebody how to act? It's like tell somebody how to grieve. You don't do that. Maverick wears his emotion on his sleeve, and I love that, man. So I think watch out for Johan Tight Shoes Zarco. And also what people don't talk about is Tech 3 leaving Yamaha is going to be it's going to be so big. This year, not so much. Yamaha, and because Yamaha realized they're going to be in trouble. Repsol Honda has LCR. It basically has Cal Crutchlow as a test rider, an additional test rider, and gives his feedback to Marquez. So that's what Honda has. That's what helps the Honda out. And now with Tech 3 leaving Yamaha's like, hey man, who's gonna be the guinea pig? So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. And when they go to KTM, well, I know we're talking about next year, but when they go to KTM, Zarco will have a legitimate fight for the title. I think this year, he's going to be a little bit off, but Yamaha realizes they're kind of in a hole right now. Yamaha is kind of behind the 8 ball right now. Remember how Yamaha was like all cocky, like, I'm the shit, like that girl who was really hot, and like she knew she was hot, and like, yeah, what's up, girl? Like, Now Yamaha realizes, hey, like, nobody's really saying anything to her anymore. Like there's other hot chicks, like KTM's the new hot chick on the block. Like, what's up, KTM? You looking good? Thank you. Aprilia's got his stuff going. Like, what's up, Aprilia? How you doing? I'm doing good. How you doing? And now Yamaha's like, hey, I'm still here. Hi guys. I'm like, hey, what's up, Yamaha? That's what Yamaha's behind the 8 ball right now. But you got Valentino Rossi. Say what you want. And Manuel Pacino said it best. Valentino Rossi, he's not so much a qualifier or a practice rider, he's a racer. So when that Sunday comes and that flag drops, Valentino is always in. And you can say what you want. I love it. The veteran is still schooling these young punks, and I love it. Anybody over the age of 30 and you're watching what Valentino does, oh my God, isn't it great? Always root for the older guy. Always root for the older guy. It's like he's giving him a spanking and beating him at the same time. How great is that? It's like, go to your room, kids. Hey, daddy still is in charge. Love that. So for the title, I've got Marquez. I've got Dovizioso. It's going to be interesting to see what happens to Lorenzo. Lorenzo is still trying to figure the bike out. 1 minute he's like, I like this bike. The next minute he's like, okay, I don't like. Remember I told you I like that bike? Yeah, I don't like that bike. I want you to do this to the bike. Lorenzo doesn't know. I think Lorenzo is still kind of like, I can't figure this out. He might win a race or two. I can't say he's going to be in the championship hunt. But if you think about last year, he led some races, but he never won. I don't know, but Lorenzo. But I've got Marquez, Dovey, Rossi. I don't care what to say. Rossi. I'm gonna say Vinales. I'm gonna say they figure out something. Vinales. That's 4. Pedrosa, that's going to be interesting. But I tell you what, watch out for the dark horse. The dark horses are going to be Jack Miller. Jack Miller has taken to that duck like a duck to water. I know, that was a bad pun, but it's the truth. Watch out for Jack Miller. Um, uh, uh, Petrucci's lost some weight, and he knows like he's not going to be with Ducati next year, so he's going to be looking for a ride, so factory ride. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. GP's going to be so good this year. I hope this season preview helped you. Going to be some rules changes. If a race on a flag-to-flag race, if a race is more than 75% completed, let's say it rains and they give him a red flag, race is over. It's got to be 75% completed, instead of like in the days of old where they would call them in, they wait for the rain to pass, whatever, and then they get back on the grid. Well, this year, if the race is 75% done, boom, race is over. So that's the new rules changes. I hope this helps. Like I said, Moto3, Jorge Martin, watch out for Aaron Canet. Aaron Canet will push for the championship. I love this kid. He's like the bulldog. He looks like a bulldog, and he races like a bulldog. Watch out for Canet and Martin to have furious battles. Moto2, look out for Alex Marquez. He'll be pushed, I think, by his teammate Johan Mir and Matthew, how old is he? Passini. In MotoGP, I think it's going to be Marquez and Dovi slugging it out. Look out, watch out for Pedrosa. If Pedrosa would just gain some weight, he's like a sixth grader. If that sixth grader would gain some weight, take him to a buffet so he can get some weight on the back end of that motorcycle and he can get some heat in the tires. Watch out for Pedrosa. But it's the usual characters, and the dark horse for GP, like I said, is going to be Zarco. And watch out for Alex Rins. And if he gets his head right, Iannone. It's going to be a great GP year. I don't want to go too long on this, but it's the season preview. What do you expect from me? I love this. It's my passion. I love it. Again, Miller on the Ducati. It's gonna be interesting. I think Miller's gonna have a great year. Watch out for Alex Rins. He's smooth like a baby's ass. So watch out for him. Watch out for Zarco. Watch out for Crutchlow, and just watch out for the whole season. I think it's gonna be great. The Golden Age of GP. We are there. It's going on way too long. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing to me. If you're on any of my social media, it's FunnyMan6869. It's FunnyMan6869. This is BT. Thank you for watching. And like always, how I end this.